this book is a gateway to music for your child. It's Piano for Kids Volume 1, and this is the result of 20 years of research and development working with real live students in my studio in Brooklyn, New York. And it came about because I realized that young kids could not easily engage with the traditional ways of teaching, and especially if they were pre-literate or if they have special needs or just about anyone who's not a prodigy, right? So Piano for Kids uses color on the fingernails, on the keys, and the sheet music looks like colored blocks. I'm gonna show you inside so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, inside Piano for Kids Volume 1, I tell a little bit about my story on the first page. There's a little overview about how this method works. There's a diagram here, right? How you have fingers, colors on the keys, and what the simplified notation looks like. There's actually 6 levels of simplified notation, and there are 6 books. If you bought this book on Amazon, make sure you go to my website because we have a Shopify store that sells volumes 2 through 6 and even a holiday book. This next page, we have a diagram of how to set up your child's fingers and the keys, and there's even a video that you can look at, and there's a hand tracing page. This is super fun for when your kids are really little. You trace their fingers and then you color in fingernails as shown here, okay? A lot of times students like to check that they have the right colors on the right fingers. Now, I want to say that you don't always have to use markers on the fingers. Over time, that will become something that they automatically know. Okay, the first song in the book, What's Your Favorite Ice Cream? You can start by counting the red boxes, showing them that there's some longer ones and shorter ones. The longer ones means you hold it longer. The whole goal of this is for your child to get comfortable using all their fingers on a specific key in the right position, right? And the left side of the book has notes for parents here, and the right side is for the child. And there's always a coloring diagram here. The children who are reading this book can't actually read, so they're looking at the pictures to remember what song is this. This one's about an ice cream because there's an ice cream cone here. Song number 2, Birthday Cake, famous song, because it sounds just like hot cross buns, but no one even knows what a hot cross bun is anymore. That's an 1800s song. A new pattern in a new song, Let's Jump in the Pool and Play. So as we go into the book, you'll start to see that the songs get a little bit more complicated, and there's new patterns. Who's That Tapping? Orange Who? There's new patterns in the book. Red is for apples. Ants in My Pants, a very fun, bouncy song. Bingo Bongo Boom, and then The Zebra Who Only Ate Pizza, and that is a 2-part song. You can do 1 part per week, and then there's a coloring page. At the end of all our books, we have a achievement certificate, so you can fill that out. And there's an area of standard notation. If you already know how to read music, this can help you get the right rhythms. If not, don't worry about it too much. And also, this is not meant for kids, so the kids know that they don't have to look there. That's a big part of this design, that we want to have content for kids, and they know it's for kids, and there's content for adults, and they know it's for adults. In the very back, we have a practice chart, and there's even a color key guide, which you can cut out and put behind your piano keys if you have a standard size piano, if you didn't want to put the colored dots or even just masking tape on the keys. All right, so that's Piano for Kids, Volume 1.